It didn't want to start it for me. Hopefully my behaves itself today. Give me a second. I took it as its cell phone case, so hopefully that works better this time. Do I not have a lighter? Ah, there it is. Just say something in here because it likes to tell me nobody's in there. I'm still setting up. Well, now I see people in here. Say hi if you can hear me. I haven't even started. Hi, Sharma. We're going to be doing all signs, taking a peek to see who's got their eyes on you. Could be for many different reasons. That's why I call it the Stalkers reading. I'm still shuffling. It was kind of a last minute thing. Plain Lover 21. What's this? This is tarot. And I think I'm intentionally mix up my cards tonight. Yeah, I'm not reading on specific people. I'm just doing all signs. Plain Lover 21. You know what tarot is, don't you? Tarot cards. Kind of like mind reading, reading the energy. Sometimes it's a little bit of mind reading. Deck wasn't agreeing with me yesterday. Who else is in here? Might use this one. We'll see. I'm just going to be reading in general for the zodiac signs and see what comes out. If you're interested in a personal reading, the email is houseofpiscestarot@gmail.com to book one. But this is just a general. My sweater off, it's warm in here. Oh, that's nice. Next. Looks like it. We're going to get started for Aries. Who is the person that is stalking my Aries collective? Hierophant could be dealing with a Taurus. Well, Aries, it looks like the person who's stalking you is somebody who is stuck in their ways, maybe trying to see things from your point of view. This person can find you challenging, or you could be finding this person a challenge to deal with at times, because I'm picking up that grumpy old man energy. This could be somebody you have not heard from in a significant amount of time, 9 days, something like that, maybe 9 weeks. You let me know. 7 of Wands indicates that this person is... Aries is your zodiac sign, Corzo. You don't know what zodiac sign is? Yeah, I'm on Aries. Okay, it looks like Aries, you could be watched by somebody who is very stuck in their ways, very religious, somebody who conforms to societal classes in some sense. This could be somebody who has taken a step back, gone silent, not taken any sort of action at this time because they are in this hangman energy. This person could be somebody who's defensive, or somebody who is pulling back their energy and taking a time out, because why are they watching you though? They could be reflecting on something they did here. Yeah, go ahead, dude. What are they watching you for? The 7 of Wands to the Hangman is somebody who is possibly realizing something they said or did or took action on. They were defensive, they were guarded, and it might have been a mistake. They could be feeling like they don't have any other option except for to watch you. The Hangman, though, for somebody who's watching you, Aries, that could be somebody who is watching you from a different way than they normally would be able to get eyes on you as well. Do Aries have traits they share? Yes, Corzo family, they do. And if you go online, you can find lots of apps and websites that you can just put in your birth date and place of birth, time of birth, and get detailed free natal charts. So you can look that up. I would highly recommend the Pattern app. I use that one myself. Okay, so for Aries, the person who is watching you because of the 9 of Pentacles to the Death card. Yeah, there's been some sort of ending here. And it could have left you looking single, sexy, attractive, abundant, looking good, smelling good. You could be going through a radical transformation, and this person is taking notice of this. Is this a past person? You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody who is a feminine past partner. Doesn't have to be. Tarot has no gender. This person could have been very, like I said, picking up something about actions they took. Not today, Corso. I'm just going to do a general reading. This person could be someone who is very malicious, or they could have said something that they regret to you at some point, or taken some sort of action towards you that they regret taking. We'll try to figure out what that is, because it looks like this person could be somebody you had relations with. It doesn't mean it was like a relationship. This could be an ex-friend, a family member you fell out with. It could be somebody you had a false start with. This person could have been mentally manipulative, so they could have been a bit of a narcissist or somebody who likes to control the situation. We do have the Seven of Wands on the table to the Ace of Pentacles. This person may have had a false start with you or offered you something they couldn't have carried through on anyway, because this person was trying to manipulate the situation in their favor. But it looks like the reason they're watching you, Aries, is you are going through some sort of significant glow up. You know that saying. Post-breakup glow up. You disconnect from somebody who's toxic and then you start to look really freaking good because you start taking care of yourself. Yes, a narcissistic. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. So what does this person want from Aries? Well, they want to give equally now because they want to come out of a painful and difficult finality and ending. What else? This seems pretty straightforward. It looks like Eight of Wands to the Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, swords reversed. This person was very misleading in their actions. This person wants to see forward movement with you now because they feel like they missed an opportunity, but at the same time, they took very harsh, fast-moving action in the past. They were either guarded, defensive, said something they shouldn't have said, definitely picking up an offer that was not real. It was contrived, kind of like that narcissistic gaslighting. Sorry, not gaslighting. Love bombing. Making an offer they couldn't carry through on, or an offer that they didn't have an intention to carry through on now, but you are just looking like you are hot as fuck to this person. Like you have a lot to offer them. We have the Judgment card in reverse, so this could have been a false start or somebody who strung you along, leading you on to believe that this was going to go somewhere that it didn't. They may have had somebody else here because we do have the Judgment in reverse. How do you feel about this person? I'm on point. Thank you, try harder. One more. Hopefully my video quality stays good tonight because I don't know what happened yesterday. My video quality never does that. That was just zooming in and out and couldn't focus for half my video. So I'm doing another one. I took it out of my phone case though, so hopefully that's better. Yeah, I think you feel like this person was a coward and that they were juggling you. They didn't make a decision here. Doesn't mean it was another person. I don't know that yet, but I do know that you feel like you were being juggled, like they had something else they were dealing with. And the Strength in reverse card with the Judgment in reverse, that's giving me an energy of somebody who didn't make a choice. So it's like, I'm going to make an offer. We're going to do XYZ in the future, but there was nothing behind it. There was no action to the intention, to the words, and this person might have been intentionally leading you on. Vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness. Low self-esteem, lack of confidence. This person may have made you feel inadequate or questioned if you were good enough to be with them because they were stringing you along. Give me one more. Yeah. You were left with feeling like you had anxiety, that you weren't good enough, that you weren't worth choosing, worth investing in. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So what's the outcome here? Are they just going to keep watching, or are they trying to approach? Yeah, it looks like they want to approach. Ten of Pentacles, but what's the outcome? I mean, obviously a narcissist is going to go for somebody that they think has something to offer them. Eight of Cups looks like moving on. What you're not seeing. Some time of heavy burden is going to come to an end. And there's going to be a crossroads coming up here. So you might have somebody else by the time they show back up. I don't like to stick too much to. You're new in here? If anybody's new in here and you like the reading, just smash that subscribe button there on my page or below this video. And then if you push the notification bell, that little thing on there, it'll tell you when I post or go live. Dax, do you like tarot readings, or is this like your first time jumping on a tarot reading? Switch this. I keep these on the table so when I go back and do the timestamps, I know what I've. First time being on one of these. Okay, thank you, Try Harder. Welcome to my channel. Your first time, Dax, actually being on an All Signs Live, or just in tarot in general? Okay. Who is the person that is stalking my Taurus and has eyes on them? It's kind of dark in here. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Somebody who's very selfish, self-serving. Yeah, I like to check out most of my 4 major placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. The person watching you. Now, if this person is not an actual Queen of Wands in reverse, it could mean that there is no longer a third party person connected to this person. Or maybe there was someone else they were dealing with that was a very selfish, materialistic, self-serving, feminine third party here. And you could be being watched, Taurus, by somebody who is a King of Pentacles. So somebody who is grounded, stable, an earth sign, probably a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This would be somebody who is nurturing, giving, protective of their family, friends, business affairs. You could be dealing with somebody. This person could be the King of Pentacles, and they could have been dealing, like this could be an ex-wife or a third party, somebody else they were dealing with. Someone that was manipulating them, that was a feminine energy, very materialistic, and this person could have possibly been using even spell work against this person. It doesn't have to be. It could be just somebody who's very manipulative in general in order to get what they want. Hi, Blessed. You're a Cancer. I have not gotten close to there yet. We just started. Okay, so why is this person watching my Taurus collective? What are they watching them for? What do they want? This person has been reflecting and wants to either come to the truth or tell you the truth. There's been some sort of hardship here, misfortune, a cycle ending that has led to lack of success, stagnation. This person may have been the type of person who wins at all cost. They could have been involved in a lot of conflict, fighting. I mean, this person could be their ex-spouse or someone they were dealing with, because it looks like they've been going through some Five of Pentacles. They're out in the cold, and it looks like they're trying to strategize and reflect on what happened in this situation. Is there a third-party situation here? What is this? Yeah, Queen of Cups to the Knight of Cups. It looks like this person may have had another person involved, a third party. Taurus, you may have been this Queen of Cups energy, or the roles could be reversed. Remember, it's a general reading, so that happens, especially if this is not your... If this is not your sun or rising sign, it could be reversed. Or if you're like cross-watching for Taurus. Someone here was a female in a loving, nurturing position. Could be a mother, spouse, partner. It looks like this was a third-party situation, so this person could have gotten involved with somebody else, and it's led them to a lot of being out in the cold, misfortune, cycles coming to a close. This person is watching because they are going through a lot of endings. They could be hoping that you are going to accept a romantic offer from them. What does this person want anyway? This person is hoping you'll give them another chance. They are hoping they can radically transform this situation, come back together. They're trying to come up with some sort of success to approach you with, in hopes that that success is going to make you see them in a better light and give them another chance. What's the outcome here for Taurus? One more. Yeah, I think this person's probably at some point going to tell you the truth, or it's probably not even going to be the full truth. It's going to be very imaginative and a version of the truth that paints themselves in a better light than reality. They're going to try to come clean with the truth, but make it sound like they were a victim somehow here. But what I see for an outcome for you, Taurus, is leveling up, finishing. I feel like you're accomplishing something now that this situation has come to an end. After you get some sort of closure here, you're going to be receiving some sort of recognition, success, completion of something you've been working hard towards achieving here. You could also be starting to get a lot of attention because we have that paired with the Five of Wands that indicates, Taurus, that there may be other people competing for your attention, and this person may have competition because it's also paired with the Page of Cups. Now, that is new, young, flirtatious love. That's a new person coming in. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to hear this person out. You're going to let them confess the best they're going to, but I don't think they're going to tell you the full truth here. And then you're probably going to entertain this new person here. No, I did Aries first. I haven't hit Leo yet. I'm just going in order. But if you just want to go back to the beginning and listen to Aries, because that was just before Taurus here, and then come back, you can just scroll back on the video. There's no timestamps yet. I will put timestamps in later. You can always feel free to put the timestamps in the comments for me if you get to it, because I don't do it until after the live. I don't have the time. I'm just doing this myself with my phone in my living room at my coffee table. Moving on to Gemini. What? No JoJo in here tonight. JoJo, where are you at? I don't think it really sent out the notification to anybody tonight. I didn't really book it in advance. At least the video quality looks better. Yesterday it went all weird. I don't know if I spun the deck, so we're going to spin it. Because I am reading a bunch of reversals tonight. For shits and giggles, make my life hard. Okay, so for Gemini, who is... I've got cards all lined up on the edge of the table here. Who is stuck in my Geminis? Who is it? One more. Well, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Those are just signs. I'm just reading them off. This person appears to be somebody who is coming to the end of a very difficult and challenging cycle. It could have been somebody who's held back from a connection with you, Gemini, because they were holding on to their pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is like clutching your pearls, your purse to your chest, being afraid that you're going to lose it all if you invest in something. This could be somebody who held back their investments with you. They could have held back their emotions. They could have been stingy with their time and energy. This person's coming to an end of some sort of long and difficult uphill battle. And at this time, they are trying to come out of this energy of being in loss, grief, disappointment. So this is somebody who's trying to move forward from a difficult time or situation in their life. For you, Gemini, why is this person watching my Geminis? Give me one more. Now, if this person chose their career or something else over you that has to do with working passionately on projects, getting a business started, going to school in a different state, you know what I mean? This person is wondering, they're either wondering if you still have feelings for them, because it almost reads like they're watching you because either you or they, one of you, I think it might have been this person, chose some sort of career path, success, or passion over this connection in the past. They failed to make a decision and it led to an ending. So it kind of looks like somebody who chose career, money, success over a partnership, a relationship. And now that person is feeling like they are kind of out in the cold. They're at a loss. They put in a lot of work, but what did it get you, right? You know the saying, money can't buy happiness, and it really can't. You can work and work and work and be like, yeah, I can have a relationship later, and then 20 years later, you're a balding, middle-aged single man with no family. You just got a lot of money, right? So that kind of looks like what the situation is. This person is watching you because they're probably reminiscing, wondering if there's still feelings there. This person obviously either feels like they didn't make the right decision, took too long to make a decision, and something came to an end here that was a painful ending. So what happened here? Yeah, an ending. The tower just jumps right out. I have that Red Hot Chili Peppers song in my head, The Other Side. Hi, FG. How are you? Okay, so what led to the ending? The sun and... that's like a book. I can't do it back in. What led to the ending? What's the sun? Well, someone may have chased after something here. Career, success, recognition, money, right? It looks like it anyway. Material success and recognition. Somebody chased after some sort of other option. I don't think it was a third party, like a relationship here. And this led to an ending, a tower moment. And it's kind of like this person feels like they're getting their karmatic justice, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Justice card upright. And that can indicate legal issues, obligations, not spinning the Wheel of Fortune and moving forward. This person feels like they made a mistake and they missed a destined opportunity. So karma's kind of bit them in the ass here. FG, hoppity hops. If you're new here, people just call me Hops instead of House of Pisces. That's why people come in the comments and they're like, hey, Hops. It's fine. They call me Hops. What does this person want anyway? Why are they watching you? The Knight of Pentacles to what? Three of Cups in reverse. One more. This person looks like they want to take some sort of slow action towards you. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This person appears to Three of Pentacles in reverse. Either this person doesn't want you to put them in the friend zone, or this person is trying to not get their hopes up and overindulging in the connection, so to speak. They're moving slowly towards you because they're afraid it's going to be unrequited, that you're not going to want to hear from them. It looks like this person's earned themselves some level of security. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. How are you going to feel about this person if they show up? The Lovers in reverse. This is going to bring you some disharmony. You're going to have a hard time trusting this person. It may almost bring up some very unpleasant feelings and memories. You may have completely forgot about this person when they show back up at your doorstep or in your inbox. What else? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Give me one more on that Nine of Cups. What is it? You know what, Gemini? You might look at this person and question if they are somebody who likes to overindulge. They could be somebody who likes to drink and used to drink a little too much. Now, if this person's in one of those 12-step programs, Gemini, you know, where they're like going to approach you to make amends with you or something like that, you could be thinking something like that, or you could be questioning if this person still... The Nine of Cups can be somebody who is overindulgent. They can be selfish. They can always have this appearance of always having the finer things in life, always having success in life, almost like it's been handed to them on a silver platter, if you know what I mean. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles upright is like this pre-Empress energy. This is single, sexy, looking good, smelling good. I feel like you feel towards this person when they come back around, you're like, are you washed up now and you're just coming back around because you can't find something better now? That's what I'm picking up. And you're questioning if this person is still an overindulger, selfish. You kind of feel like they're just coming back around because maybe they don't have a better opportunity for themselves. But they are showing up in this King of Pentacles energy, moving slow, and they look like they don't want to come across as somebody who does overindulge. So that might be something they were like when they were younger, right? I think this is somebody who hasn't been back for a while. We'll leave it there. Oh, it's not supposed to be in there. I'll do one more and then take a quick break, because I usually take a couple breaks on my all signs. We're at Cancer now. Do we have any Geminis in here right now? I didn't see JoJo. Or Gemini placements. See, it always shows me like 5 to 7 people in the live, and then I like finish the live and I close it, and it shows me that there's like been 100 people in there, and like 20 people at one time, and I don't know, it's weird. One more. Okay, so who is the person who is watching my Cancers? Who's their stalker? It is Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants another chance at a missed opportunity. Okay, so what else about this person? Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody who is immature, apathetic, didn't take action, lackluster. Kind of a selfish, spoiled brat energy. One more. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Okay, so this could be somebody ghosted you. This, I would say, would be somebody who is immature, doesn't like to face up to situations, feels like they missed an opportunity with you. They probably ghosted you. Why are they watching you? Gemini all the way, baby. Okay, FG. I always forget everybody's signs. There's too many people to keep track of. Why are they watching? What is all this? This is like a whole entire book. Well, we have the Stalker card. They are stalking because, God, it's too dark. I need to turn some more lights on. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Insecurity, instability. Someone who's lazy, manipulative, suspicious, lacks motivation. Yeah, like I said. This person's watching you because